Following is a class on the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi-Lila, Volume 1, Chapter 1, Text number 14, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on April 7th, 1975, in Hyderabad, India.
Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhaktarupa Sarupakam Bhaktyavataram Bhaktyakhyam Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. So Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has 5 features. Krishna has 5 features. Krishna means these 5 features. What are those? Krishna's manifestation, Krishna's incarnation, Krishna's different potencies, in this way. And Krishna, the source of devotional service, is Krishna Chaitanya. Bhakta Shaktikam. To advance in devotional service requires spiritual strength. It is not so easy thing. That spiritual strength is also Krishna, Bhakta Shaktikam. There is nothing except Krishna, Ekam Brahma, Dvitiya Nasti. So, we have to understand Him, especially in these 5 features for advancing in devotional service. Therefore, His name is Panchatattvatmakam, with 5 features. Krishna, Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam. Krishna is so kind upon us that He is coming as He is Krishna's original and trying to convince us about the necessity of our life or the goal of our life. Prayojan. It is necessary. It is not optional, compulsory. If you don't take to Krishna consciousness, then you will continue to suffer. Therefore it is necessary. It is not that if you like you can take it, if you don't like you reject it. If you reject it, then you will suffer. And if you take it, then actually you will enjoy life. So Maya is very strong, although it is necessary. Maya is always dictating that it is not necessary. The real necessary is materialistic way of life. This is Maya's dictation. Maya, we are now given in charge of Maya's jurisdiction. So Maya wants to punish us more and more because we have forgotten Krishna. Great punishment. Krishna bhuliya jeev bhogavancha kare pasete maya tare japotiya dhore. Maya means to give sufficient punishment to the living entities who have forgotten Krishna and wants to enjoy material life independently. They are called conditioned souls. Bhutta bhutta praliyate. This conditioned life means we accept one type of body, we suffer sufficiently. It is simply suffering. There is no enjoyment. Where is enjoyment? To remain in the womb of the mother for 10 months, is that enjoyment? Packed up in a tight bag, Just imagine if you are put into a tight bag at the present moment, within 3 seconds he will die. We cannot live without air even for 3 seconds. This is our position. And by Maya's arrangement, we have to remain at least for 10 months within the airtight bag, embryo, within the abdomen of our mother. So if we cannot live even for 3 seconds without air, how it was possible to remain in that airtight bag for 10 months? That is also Krishna's mercy. To allow us to develop the body so that coming out of the mother's womb, we can live independently, to make us strong in the body. But the Maya is so strong that even within that position, the mother is also killing the child. This is Kali Yuga. So, to get a material body is not at all pleasure. It is always miserable condition from the very beginning and up to the point of death. Simply miserable condition. This is intelligence. That the miserable condition means we accept this material body. Therefore, to be out of miserable condition means not to accept again this material. That should be the aim and objective of life. Not to accept. That we have repeatedly said that it can be achieved very easily. Takta deham punarjanmanaiti. After giving up this body, we do not accept any more material body, provided we become fully Krishna conscious. At the time of death, if we simply remember Krishna, janga janga bapi smarana bhavam tajattanti kaleva. That is the highest perfection of life. Simply to remember Krishna. That is also the statement in the, if we can consciously remember Krishna, whatever was possible for me, I have tried to execute. Now this is the last stage. You do whatever you like. Now Krishna is very kind. He will at once take you back to home, back to Godhead. Ante Narayana Smriti. This is the highest perfection of life. Therefore we have to practice Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. By practicing Sada Tada Bhava Bhavita, this is required. Always think, Manmana Bhava Mad Bhakta, Krishna advice, always think of. Where is the difficult? We have to think of something. We cannot keep our mind vacant. That is not possible. So make it a point that think of Krishna. That's all. Think of Krishna. And if you chant, if you engage your tongue, Hare Krishna, and if you hear, then everything is compact in Krishna consciousness. So, to achieve strength, Krishna is prepared to help us in so many ways. That he is Panchatattvatmakam, he is coming as Lord Krishna and ordering Sarvadharman Parityajamamekam Saru Charanam Braja. Still we are making mistake. We don't accept Krishna's word. Therefore Krishna is coming as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu along with his associates Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Prabhu, Gadadhar Prabhu, just to teach us the same process, how to surrender to Krishna. So our real business is that, how to surrender to Krishna. And if we take shelter of Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu along with his associates, then the task becomes very easy. Jaggai sankirtanai prai jajanti sumedhasa. Very easy, not at all difficult. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's method for approaching Krishna is very, very easy. Now we have got this center, Mahaprabhu center, we have got hundreds of centers, but this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's birthplace. You have come from very, very distant places all over the world. So, here you simply take prasadam, chant Hare Krishna 24 hours, then your life is successful. It is not at all difficult. But we are so stubborn that we do not take to Krishna consciousness. That is our misfortune. But still, as we struggle against misfortune to become fortunate in the material world, similarly, we have to struggle against misfortune. Maya is very strong. But the way is also there, how to get out of the clutches of Maya. Pasate Maya tare japotia dhare. Maya has captured by embracing. It's like if you capture somebody very tightly, it is very difficult to go out. Hands and legs are all caught up. Similarly, we are under the clutches of Maya in that way. But Maya's business is just to punish. But as soon as we surrender to Krishna, immediately Maya let loose. Yes. Maya metang saranti. Very easy thing. So our only request is that take shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, chant always Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, and Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Thank you. So, it is not very difficult task. Anyone, just like the children, the boys, 2 years, 3 years old, they are also doing the same thing. Where is the difficult? Young man can perform the same thing, old man can also perform. Everyone can perform. It is so nice. So, do not forget this principle. Panchatattvatmakam Krishnam Bhakta Rupa Sarupakam Bhaktya-avataram Bhaktyakham Namami Bhakta Shaktikam. Bhakta Shakti, everything requires strength. So we can derive strength by Chaitanya, by chanting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's name and chanting Hare Krishna. You don't require very high education, neither you require to take your birth in very high family. Ahoituki. Execution of devotional service is independent, completely. It has nothing to do with material condition. Ahoituki apratihata. No material condition can check it. Who can check it? If all the world over they chant Hare Krishna, who can check? No government can check. No communist party can check. Go and chant. That is the principle. So, ahoituki apratihata. Jinatma samprasidati. And he will get individually, collectively. And where is it? Haridas, he went to Moscow. He has gone Hyderabad. He was chanting in Moscow. So people could not understand. They were asking what you are doing. I am singing some cinema song. He was telling like that. Very clever. I am singing because the Muscovites, they are after Indian culture. So he said that this is Hare Krishna cinema song. that somehow or other you can chant even in Moscow. Ohito kiya pratiyata. That is the point. You know. They are after anyone seeking after God, they are very much severely punished. This is their kingdom. But you can take this policy that we are chanting cinema song. They will not object. So if some black market means has to be taken for chanting, we have to accept that. What can be done? Our business is to chant. So, if there is a restriction, sati sartham samachare, we should be also very clever. So anyway, chant Hare Krishna mantra and be happy. That is Krishna consciousness movement. Thank you very much.